Hey everybody, welcome back to East Coast Outside Adventures. Today I'm going to do a little short review on my Pomoly Hot Shelter. It took me a few minutes to get it set up and get it almost perfect, but this here side's a little droopy, the ground's a little uneven. This here side's not too bad. I do have the awning up. I got my little light hanging here just for demonstrational purposes. It is a little solar powered light. It's not going to work right now. It's still too much daylight. Whatnot. So I'll take you around to a few features here that I find really interesting. So I'll get around to that there, and I'll bring you back. All right, guys. I got my titanium stove set up, kind of somewhat situated to where it's supposed to be, just to give you guys a rough idea. Here's the stove jack. It does have, the green fire retardant material. It's got a yellow fire rope on the outside, which should be pushed out a little bit. I have used it before, as you've seen in previous videos, whatnot. Excuse me. Whew. Like -2 out here today. It's a little cool, so kind of. You can see it is not a freestanding tent. It does have a pole here, and on the opposite side, it does have the same one. It does have a zipper here in the center. You can roll this panel back, or you can roll this panel back if you choose not to use the stove. You know what? I'll just go outside and I'll show you. So, as you can see, I'm standing here beside the stove with this panel wide open. I got this one here pinned down, so I can't roll this one here back. But it will roll back. You can close the awning down. You can enter from this end, or you can do the exact same thing from the other end. Unzip it, roll it back, and there you go. Excuse me again. Whew. So, my idea was to do a day trip today, but kind of things didn't kind of work out that way. So, yeah, I do have everything here set up. I can open up this awning as well and tie it up to a tree or poles or pegs and guy out lines and all that stuff. So, well, I'm going to close this here up, and then I'll bring you guys right back. Alright guys, here I am on the other side. It's identical to this other side minus the stove jack right here. So, you can see it does have a bunch of, it's got a hook right here for a light, or you can hang your gloves, or whatever you like, maybe some string lights if you really wanted to. You hang it here, and you hang it, little string lights here on this little loop, across to the other loop, maybe across to the next one and back over this one here, and then hang it off, finish hanging it off onto this little hook. There's a little clip right here in the corner, and one on the adjacent side. It does have, down on the bottom corner, it does have shock cordage on either point. It's for a full mesh inner, for if you want to use this here during like the warmer months, say like June, July, early August, because of like mosquitoes, ticks, black flies, little no-see-ums, whatever. So if you want to sleep with the awning open, with the full mesh inner closed up, so you can have that, you know, that summer breeze coming in and whatnot, like get the sunset, the last sun, whatever, or maybe if you want to catch the early morning sunrise, which would be really nice, especially if you have it set up and you're overlooking the lake, or to like a river or a stream, brook even, right? So, anyways, like I say, there is a zipper behind this pole. Both sides will open up if you want to enter from this end, or if you have like the sleeping area right here, like I had in my one where I use this here beside a lake. I had my sleeping area here. I had it flipped around. I had my stove on this end. Um, I had my firewood stuff right here. I had my gear storage in this corner. Actually, it was on that end, but I had my gear storage in the point here, so nothing was in my way. I was able to come in and sit down and cook and have my coffee and everything like that. So, anyways, as you can see, this does offer a silver line. Oh, sorry, a silver lining all on the inside of the tent. I say it does have multiple loops and one hook and clips for the mesh inner, but it does offer multiple loops if you want to hang stuff off of them. As you can see, my light's hanging right here. It is good for like if it is a little windy, a little cool out. Excuse me. Whew. But no, I really enjoy this tent. I really do. I really like it. It's big enough for one person, maybe two, but I wouldn't really recommend it. Everything would just be too cramped and crowded, and you have too much gear storage in one end, right? So you just kind of, it's basically made for one person. So, but oh, I will. Well, I'll bring you guys back here. I'm gonna do a couple things here, and I'll bring you guys right back. Alright guys, as you can see, I do have the awning open. It does have the little snow skirt on it. You can flip that back for a second. I do have a pole here and a pole here. The line's all got out nice and tight. Awning's nice and flat. It's actually tilted. Well, if you want to get the most out of it, you can take a rounded off stick on the end and push that, especially if it's raining out or snowing, and you can the water won't sag in the center. You can push that up like that, and the rain will run off either side. So, excuse me again. Whew. A little breezy, cool out here, so kind of messing with me a little bit of a cold. So, but the pole does have a rounded off end. It does have little protrusion up here in the top in the top here. You put it through the grommet and put the guy line loop over that and guy it out to whatever point you want. And the same with this side up over here. So same thing on the other side. You can do, if you don't want this side, you can do it same thing on the other side. Put this zipper this side down, do the same thing, open it up depending on which way you want it. Or you can have them both opened up if you want. It's all in your own preference. So, I'm going to wrap this here up, and I'll bring you guys right back. Alright guys, so... Alright guys, so well, overall thoughts on this here tent is I really like it. It's a little bit on the pricey side. If you go over onto Pomoly.com, you'll find all the specs and the weight, the measurements, height, length, width, height, your weight, all that stuff, as I said. It will be a little bit pricey, but they do offer this in the green color and a canvas. I think those are the only two color options. The canvas one does not have the silver line, so if you're looking for a silver line, then go with the green one. If you're looking for a more bushcrafty kind of, more of a bushcrafty kind of feel, I'd go with the canvas one. I do not have the canvas one myself, but that's neither here nor there. I do have this one, but I really enjoy this tent. It's cozy, it's compact. For me anyway, I do a lot of ATV camping, even though I don't show my bike, but I do ATV camping. I do some car camping with my buddies and whatnot, so no, this here tent does offer a lot of room for one person. A lot of, like, say, your firewood, your stove on the one side, your gear on the other side, would be like your backpack, your cooking stuff, anything you're not using in that particular time, you just store it off into the other corner. So it still allows you to have your bed here, or, well, your sleeping arrangements anyways. So it is cramped it would be kind of crowded for two people. So, but no, overall, I really enjoy this tent. I really like it. So, I think I'm going to wrap this up. My hands are getting a little cold. I'm getting a little hungry, and I'm going to go home. So, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.